My name is Maggie Robinson, and I chose the video on organizational learning. I related the video to communication competencies in the text, which is in Chapter 11 on page 143. It states that you have to have behavioral competence, for instance, knowing how to deliver a clear and unambiguous message. I don't think that I've actually experienced a lot of this in my work experience because I have worked for a lot of smaller companies. However, our chain of command is not so complex, but it does require a lot of questions to be asked for a clearer picture to form. I think that maybe the information could be clearer in order for less questions to be asked. Peter says in his video, if I cut my finger and I had to go through 13 committees to get to my brain, for someone up here to make the decision to do something about it, then figure out what to do, and translate that decision back down the chain of command, I would have bled to death a long time ago. I love that comparison because he does say that control is complex and networks are complex. It seems that corporations make networks too complex and it winds up only hurting rather than helping. And not to mention the information flowing through those 13 committees after I cut my finger may be terribly inaccurate. It may be like playing the game telephone. The book goes on to state that you can ask questions about something coming down the chain of command. You should be able to have constructive conversations with others and not make them feel like you do not know what you're doing, or the text states that you're not worthy of your title. The text also states that a change communicator will encourage participation among the employees. I would think that this would be the best and most efficient way to facilitate change. However, during the implementation of the change, employees should be able to ask questions and expand further on the topic, of course, for better understanding. The video goes on to say that as the corporation evolves, it advances. This would change the expectations of those around you and would change the communicator's role. The communicator would evolve into knowing how to deliver a clear message. I would think that this complex network with the 13 committees that I have to go through when I cut my finger would be made into a much shorter chain. That would facilitate communication much better.